everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just thought I'd do a video. It's so incredibly hot. I can't take this heat. It's just it makes me feel very irritable, and everything's just harder to deal with, and it's just horrible and muggy and way too bright, and it's a heat wave and I hate it. And to top it all, a very annoying situation where a parcel arrived and I can't open the door because I have OCD, so I physically cannot open the door because that makes me feel contaminated. There's just no way anything I can open the door. And they were demanding ID, and they're saying open the door, and I can't open the door. I tried to phone my dad, but he couldn't answer the phone in time because he was watching Wimbledon. It's annoying because if he had done, he could have gone and spoken to command, but unfortunately your password to be taken off. It's so frustrating because normally there's this really nice person for Royal Mail who normally just will leave it there, no questions asked, smiley, friendly, no problem, just leaves it there, walks away, and he's a nice one. This one I hadn't seen before, but he was so annoying. I kept on shouting, I kept on saying, leave it there, I'll go and pick up the door. And then I said, finally, I said, I've got a disability, but he still didn't get it. And then so again, they just drove off, and he was standing there for ages, and then he just drove off. So now I've had to ask for a redelivery, but I've asked for them to deliver it at my dad's tomorrow, and just have to hope he's in, because my dad does have to be out. Obviously, he can't be hanging around at home all the time for it, so we'll just have to hope he's in, and if not, I'll have to ask he'll get another card through the post saying we can't deliver, so he'll have to give me that card back, and I have to ask for another redelivery, or I have to ask for another redelivery. Failing that, I suppose they leave it at the depot, don't they? And then that's really annoying, so I can't go to the depot, so my dad will have to go there. And that's the joys of being housebound and severely disabled and not having any social services help. When you have to order everything online and then you can't open the door. So I literally cannot open the door because I'm OCD. So that's fun. And when they just come right up to the door and they don't move, and then I feel the whole part for a bit by the door's contaminated, so that triggers OCD. It's very fun. Yeah, being sarcastic. So that's difficult. And not getting any help from OCD sucks, and that's the realities of having severe OCD and being housebound and being on your own. It's very inconveniencing when you have to get things online, and when the person delivering doesn't understand the need to back off and to just let you. Yeah, it's very frustrating, particularly when you say you're disabled and they still don't get it. You shouldn't have to explain your personal situation. They should just understand disability, red flag, means the person's got issues. But no, they clearly didn't understand. And it's really frustrating, because all he could do, he could just, literally, these jobs works are so annoying. These jobs works because they're probably oh, we've got to get ID, no exceptions. But no, they don't actually, because not like that other person who just drops it off, he doesn't demand ID, and it's fine. So it's just so frustrating. Anyway, so that's that. In today's video, I just wanted to it's a pigeon on the roof, sorry. That's nice. One of the pigeons has just come to say hello. Just sitting, there's just a pigeon on top of the shed. I like pigeons. Anyway, I've got to do a video, I just noticed a pigeon. They're quite cute pigeons. Oh, it's flying off now. Anyway, yeah, so in today's video, I just wanted to read out a letter I got, because I got my, when I got my ADHD diagnosis done, and I wasn't happy with the letter I got at first, and I asked for the letter to be changed, and the secretary was really good about it, and they have changed the letter, so now I've got a letter that actually I feel is quite good, and that I can send off to the DWP for evidence and stuff should ever I need it. So I just thought I'd read you my diagnosis letter just for your interest, really. So it says, obviously leaving out confidential bits, obviously. So it says, so it talks about my diagnoses, ICD-10 diagnoses. Oh yeah, so I was actually diagnosing the ICD. I always thought you could DSM, but clearly it was the ICD. So yeah, that settles that one, because there's two diagnostic manuals. There's the ICD and DSM, doesn't really matter, but obviously mine were ICD. So that's interesting. That's the International Classification of Diseases. ADHD combined type, autistic spectrum disorder on file 2009. And then it says Asperger's syndrome randomly on file 2009. It's weird it says autism spectrum disorder and then Asperger's syndrome, because, well, Asperger's isn't even really used as a name anymore, but yeah, I suppose that's kind of, but anyway, that's what it says. Obsessive compulsive disorder on file 2008. And anxiety disorder on file 2008. Medications none. Investigations none. Care plan to be seen by my colleague in 3 months' time. By the way, that is kind of annoying because that was the person where it says to be seen by my colleague. That was the person I saw who basically said I had to take medication in order to get therapy. Whereas the psychiatrist who wrote this letter, he was the one who said I should be getting support from OCD, and it was wrong for them to say I was too complex. So that's really frustrating because this psychiatrist, the one who wrote this letter, was obviously a good one and said I should be getting support even though I wasn't taking medication. The other one was a real annoying one, and I'm going through PALS at the moment. See my other videos where I tell you about that and how out of order it was. To manage symptoms of ADHD using self-help measures online. It's like you can't. I don't like that bit because it's like, how can you manage your ADHD online? Like seriously, I need a support worker, social services, but I'm not going to quibble that because that is annoying. I think I did say to the secretary about that, but to be fair, she has altered it enough, and I just feel a bit guilty kind of phoning again just to ask them to alter that because I don't know, I guess because I've been on to clinic. I've been onto the clinic now for like so many times now that I just feel that there's no point in me doing that again. It's just not worth it really. Because she has altered most of it, and most of it now I agree with. So we'll just cripple that. We'll just leave that bit. Risk statement. Anna is currently showing no significant risk to self, including self-neglect or to others. She is housebound due to severe OCD. While she lives alone, she is supported by her father, who lives in the adjacent house. He helps her with tasks such as shopping. I mean, he actually does my shopping for me, but you know. Any current adult or child safeguarding? None. Subject to aftercare? No. Contingency crisis plan. If any repeat prescription request, please contact GP unless trialling medication or titrating. Okay, I'm going to move over to video number 2 now to carry on reading out his letter to you. So moving over to video number 2.